What's up, guys? This is Luke from Luke Life Charms, and we are going to be reviewing these shoes right here by Colombia. You can see I have been wearing these for a long time, so I would say this might be one of the best reviews you've seen on these shoes because I have worn these a lot. The first thing about these shoes, who are these shoes for? These shoes are for anyone who kind of just really loves to go off the beaten path, but not too far off the beaten path. Let me explain it. If you have to walk through something like this, I would say that these shoes, you're going to struggle with them because of how low they are. So you can see how low right here, that water can get in here, mud can get in here. And so if you're active, you like to run, you like to just go through trails, you like going on walks on places just like this, these are definitely the shoes for you. If you're someone who's pretty athletic, I work out in these shoes actually. You can see I actually have holes in them. That's how much I've been wearing these. I've been traveling for about 6 months nonstop with these and some hiking boots, but these are what I wear about 95% of the time. So it's definitely for people who are on the move. The second thing, the pros of these shoes, is I love how comfortable they are. As I'm able to walk in these shoes, they are very comfortable throughout the day. Walking through the city is really great in these shoes. And unlike, for example, hiking boots, what's so great about these shoes is the treads on them aren't so thick. So you don't feel like you're wearing boots or even hiking boots. They actually feel like I'm walking in normal shoes. And another pro is because there's a little bit of grip in here and grooves, you can actually walk on places like this pretty well with no problem. If you have strong ankles, even better, because you do have a lot of ankle flexibility here. But that if you have weaker ankles, you can definitely turn an ankle wearing these shoes. I personally have the wider ones. I'm actually gonna get extra wide for myself next time because as you walk in them, they're so comfortable, my feet expand and they kind of break through the sides a little bit. So for me, they're no longer waterproof because I have holes in them. Which leads me to the last pro is you can use this for anything. Like I say, I do CrossFit, workout, do 2 workouts a day, about 4 months, and these things, they haven't fallen apart, even though they started to. But yes, they're pretty durable. If you just keep them for normal walking, you should be just fine. And finally, the con of these shoes. The con is, of course, they are low, meaning when you walk through something, let's go over here. You walk through grass like this, your ankles are going to be exposed a little bit. So if you're walking in low-cut socks or anything like that through high grass, I live in Mexico at the time of filming this, so snakes, bugs like that can crawl into your shoe. Water can splash into here as well, so that is definitely a con for me, but these weren't made for hiking too far, so that's okay, or hiking too much. But trail runs and all that are great. The other con of these shoes is if you plan on just traveling with only these shoes, you can see they have about a five month hold together. They last for about 5 months. But I've done a lot of sprints, a lot of running, working out in these shoes, and yeah, once you get one little hole in them, it is kind of, yeah, they're no longer waterproof, and they do take a little bit of time to dry. So that'll be the other con. And then the final con I'd have to say about these shoes, and I hate saying the con parts of the videos, but I feel like I must, is that the back end is a little bit not as wide. So I found myself, whenever I was almost turning my ankle, it was because when I stepped like this, the heel on the back wasn't wide. The front part is wide, but the heel wasn't. So if you're just an everyday walker, you want something to walk on the streets or something like that, it's light rain, this is perfect for you. But if you're in a place where it rains a lot, I'm here in Mexico, as you can see, it is rainy season right now. Not raining right now too much, but when it rains, you're definitely going to switch to the boots because as the water splashes and gets on the sock, what I realized was my sock would start absorbing more water and it would seep down into my shoes. So that's just something to keep in mind, but that is my review. I love them. I actually am going to get another pair myself. I have another pair already arrived at my home, but I want to do this review so you can see that they have made it through. This is 6 months nonstop traveling through deserts, through fields like this, through mountains on my motorcycle, and these are still holding up. Not waterproof anymore, but they still are keeping my foot in place. So that's my review here on these Colombia waterproof shoes.